Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing Ratchet and Clank 1, and I'll be reviewing many more Ratchet and Clank games, and a lot more PS2 classics like Jak and Daxter, and many more Ratchet and Clank games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and there will be more reviews like this coming in the future. With that out of the way, let's begin with the review. The story of Ratchet and Clank is pretty simple, compared to many other platform games that released at around the same time. But I don't want to say too much about the story yet, because maybe someone want to play it and don't want to get spoilers. And yes, you can still play these PS2 classic games, because, well, these are available on PS Plus Premium. And someone might want to play them if they get PS Plus Premium, so I don't want to say too much about the storyline. But the main story is that Clank escapes a robot factory on the planet Core 2 and finds out about evil plans of Chairman Drake to destroy other planets for his own race, and use those parts of the planets that he destroys to make a new planet for his own race. And Ratchet and Clank must try stopping him by finding a galactic hero by the name of Captain Quark. The story is pretty simple. The story looks pretty simple, but there's a lot more characters and a lot more story beats in the middle planted that make the story a lot more interesting to look at and watch and play through. Now let's go on to the next section of this review. The gameplay of Ratchet and Clank may seem very simple at first glance, because it just looks like an ordinary platformer game released like in the times like Sly and Jak and Daxter. But there's a lot more gameplay mechanics put into play here than people may realize at first glance. First of all, there are many different weapons and gadgets that help make a diverse set of gameplay, like thruster pack, pyrocitor, hacking gadgets, helipack, and so many more gadgets like swing shot. These all make the gameplay feel very unique and very immersive, and make the gameplay stand out compared to other platform games released at a time like Jak and Daxter or Sly. These gameplay mechanics also can be changed in settings, and that make the gameplay feel a lot more unique. And the weapons and gadgets that are shown in this game are completely unlike any other futuristic and sci-fi game or film, movie, or TV show, because other futuristic movie, games, or TV shows makes you think that futuristic things are a lot more clean in design. But reality is, in Ratchet and Clank, the weapons like the pyrocitor is just a gun with a scope with a little flammable fuel tank attached to the bottom of it to give it fuel and make it shoot fire. That is what the pyrocitor does. It's a giant weapon that shoots fire. And all these weapons that you can find in Ratchet and Clank look like they want to be more usable rather than look pretty. What I mean by that is that weapons in Ratchet and Clank look functional rather than look pretty. Now let's move on to the next section of our review. The best part about Ratchet and Clank has to be the characters. The main characters, Ratchet and Clank, are three-dimensional characters who have actual emotions and feelings. These characters are someone you actually care for, and they always know what's at stake. And the best example of this was towards the end of the game where they go back to Planet Core 2 and find a video log by Chairman Drake showing that he's about to attack Ratchet's home planet, Velden. And speaking of Chairman Drake, there's a cutscene in the middle of the game towards the beginning where they show off that they're chopping down trees for their home planet, and when they get enough trees, the Chairman Drake tells them to continue and destroy the other trees. Just because they have enough, that doesn't mean the other planet should have them, which is just a very antagonistic and evil thing to do to another planet. The ending of Ratchet and Clank is an amazing ending. Ratchet and Clank, shortly after finding out that Chairman Drake is going after Ratchet's home planet Velden, decide to end Chairman Drake and his evil plans once and for all. They meet him on his newly made home planet for his race, and there we find out one of the biggest plot twists in video game history. I can't say what the plot twist is, but it's amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This will be the end of this review here today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.